Hello and welcome back to the Not Pron Riddle, the world's hardest riddle. A riddle solved by less than 100 people in 15 years. We are currently sitting here on level 21. I got it pulled up right here, and I have it, of course, muted because the background noise is annoying. So, if you haven't caught up on the previous episodes, then you can do that on Plus 2 Comedy Gaming over on YouTube. But here's a quick refresher because last time we spent quite a bit of time on this particular puzzle. And we learned that when you view this image, it's known as white. And changing white to one of the colors on the screen, like say red, gave us something like this. And then the big reveal, putting in black, the final color listed on that screen, gave us these letters. Now, I then took all of those images, all these background images that we found, and I layered them on top of each other to create this weird type of maze thing. That image has been destroyed. My computer shut down and it went away. But I have it pulled up here on the YouTube page. So let me see. Can I full screen this without there being some problems here? Cool. Let's take a look at this because while I couldn't solve it in the moment, Editor Noah came up with something interesting. So we received the clue that A to O, or alpha to omega. Omega 1 is here. Omega 2 is... Where's Omega 2? Like over here somewhere, right? And I was trying to figure out what these words could be. We were getting... Seriously, where is the end of it? It's right here. So we're working backwards here. And then we got the word further. Basically, if you follow my mouse here, you see my mouse, right? Follow my mouse. The idea is you come up here. We took some of the colors out, which I think was a mistake. But when you come up here, you get the U here. You get the R. T-H-E-R. Further. So we had that as the password. Then for the username, I kept saying thing. Because if you follow the white line that I had drawn here, there's T-H-I-N-G. And we tried thing further over and over and over again. And it wasn't working. Didn't work with it being further thing. Like I tried making sure I didn't spell things wrong. But then Editor Noah, as he was getting ready to post the episode on Tuesday, noticed something about these letters. What if you don't start with the T? What if you actually come up here and get the E first? E, V, E, R, Y, T, H, I, N, G. I propose that the password to this one will be everything further. Now, if you didn't see last episode, I know sounds like I'm making gibberish, but hopefully this is correct. If not, we're going to start from scratch and see if I can figure it out that way. But that is my guess. I think the password's everything further. So let's get back to the level here. Here we are. We click on the A. There's the A to O clue we got. Everything further. Try it one more time. Everything further. Further everything. Everything farther. I thought I had it. I really did. Look, there's a little dot shaking back and forth as if it's saying, "Nuh-uh, you wrong. No, no, no." Alright, we're going to do this again, apparently. Let's pull up Paint. As always, I do have the chat up, so if you are watching along with us here on Twitch, feel free to give me your input on ideas on how to solve this. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to take each one of these images and we're going to post them up on top of each other. Come on now. Select. Why doesn't this not work? Did I not copy it? Oh, I didn't. Let's get to the image. View image. Copy image. Okay. We can do this, guys. Yeah, Paint. I don't know why I have two paints open. Let me get rid of one. There we go. No lag. Let's go. Alright. Next, so it's blue, green, orange. Remember those colors. Blue. I don't know why that one was password protected, but whatever. Copy image. There we go, transparent selection. Now we want to take this and we want to line it up, because there's that black square in the corner of all these. We want to line that up over the square here. That's going to put it right here. So there's our maze. Alright, so that's where we're heading. That's where we're heading. This is where we start each time. We're getting 2 words here, because we're looking for the username and the password. Alright. I said to remember and I forgot. Green and orange. Green and orange. Green, I say. Here's green. Copy that image. This is another thing I should bring up, because this was something we tried that I might be overthinking, but it's a concern. As I pull up orange here. Actually, to do this I have to get back to the original. There we go. One more. If we view the page source, or we view the title here, it says "The Fake Trapped Him," which is worrisome. I believe there's something like that in the page source. Or I'm a crazy person. The stupid maze. This is where we got the idea to do the maze. But "The Fake Trapped Him" is something that worries me. It makes me think I'm not supposed to use all of the pictures, that some of the pictures are fake. And I have a theory on how we're going to figure this out. Because one thing I mentioned is, while this word says blue, the font is red. And red is also listed here. The word is red, but the font is brown. Brown does not appear anywhere on this list. It actually made me curious if there is a brown. There's not a brown. Okay. It makes me wonder if I'm not supposed to use red. That is my theory. Did I use red on this one? Yeah, because as you see, red is not present in this one. Now that I look back at this, I wonder if that W is involved. Because the W is like so clearly... Fever? Just saw the word fever. Fever! When you touch me. Fever when you hold me tight. Fever doesn't make a lot of sense, though. Okay, so it's just a concern that I'm having. I'm not going to take any out for this particular one. I'm going to just try to stack them all up, and we'll look at that image. And I'll save that image so I don't have to do this again. Right. So where are we in our paint here? We got green. So up next is orange. Those of you who are watching live, if you feel like you're completely confused, feel free to tell me in the chat what you don't understand, which is probably a lot of this, and I'll be glad to explain it to you. This is a very strange Let's Play. Just want to make... I'm trying to line it up as best as I can, because I don't want to have to try to do this again, because something's slightly awry. Alright. Wrong spot. Wrong spot. Alright, next up, can I see it still? Can I see it still in my painting? Next would be red. Which again I feel is a liar, but we'll see. Copy that image. Cool. Lilac. And I'm colorblind here, gang. Like I'm not great on distinguishing my color. But I feel as if this is the word yellow. I feel like that's not lilac. Let's actually get a good getting real close to my screen. That appears to be a different color. That doesn't appear to be lilac. What that means, I have no idea. Right now, I'm just trying to make a weird maze. And it is weird. Okay. Small note here that I find interesting about this particular one. Red's one of the ones I'm worried I'm not supposed to be using. If you look at what's already here, what red has created, look at this line. I want to point at it with the square. See this line here? The one that's coming across the bottom? The lilac like perfectly lines up over it, which is curious because it's weird that I would need both and they would line up directly on top of each other. It's not an intersection like a maze would have. It's a direct overlay. To add to that confusion, why do I think red is a liar? Red is right there. Oh, because red is brown and maybe it's not that I'm not supposed to use red because brown doesn't appear, which is the color of the font. Maybe it's I'm not supposed to use lilac because the color lilac doesn't appear anywhere in here. Because blue appears, green appears, maybe I'm not supposed to use orange either. We're gonna complete the full stack, but log that away in your brains, guys, because I think that's where we're going here. Next would be yellow. I think I might have done it backwards. Maybe that's the problem. Copy that image. Because here's another argument for that lilac not needed. Because it does match up. It does lay up perfectly here. This moment here is very confused because it does not align perfectly here. I think lilac might be one I'm supposed to get rid of. And I have a strategy for this. Hopefully it'll work with paint, but we'll see. Alright, so after lilac, I have to go back because I can't see. It was yellow, and then next is pink. Is this pink or is this purple? I don't know. It's very difficult to understand. I don't need to go all the way back through this to do this. Alright, so now it's pink, light blue, and black. Black is definitely one we're supposed to use. Black is one we're definitely supposed to use, and I don't know what this color is supposed to be. It's like a gray or a gunmetal. It just it works with my theory that you just want your color represented. The color that the word actually is irrelevant. This is so hard to explain. Yeah. In any case, we're trying pink. Copy this image, throw it in here, hit the paste button. What do you get? You get this. You get this. Let me see if this looks okay. Alright, so yeah. See, this is the issue that we ran into last time where I was just like, it's everything. Everything is here. There's no answers here. And my strategy is not going to work. Alright, I'm going to finish this, and then we'll look at it, and then we'll think back on some stuff. Light blue is next, please. Blue. Copy that image. Blue, alright. Nestles very nicely in here. Oh, the paths don't make any sense. It's making me anxious. And then finally, black. Not what I want. Don't copy the website. Copy the picture. Copy the image. I sing when I'm nervous. All right. I'm way off. Here we go. There you go. There it is. Okay. All right. So once again, as I grab my pencil, and we'll do this in white. The first ending is here. So the first ending can be either G or T. The second ending is here. I'm going to mark these with the next. Boop, 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 boop. That's a terrible X. There you go. All right, so that's what we're getting. We're starting here for each. G-E-T, get, see, there's not a good way to do thing without looking at this. Like, now I have all the colors here, so there's no going through walls of any sort. I have to stay on a color of some sort the whole time. There's a way to start with E, but it doesn't, like... that kind of leads to like a blank spot, so I don't think the E is used. G makes the most sense because you can't get to this E without the G. So yeah, the everything, despite the fact that we've tried it a bunch of times, it doesn't work. Seems to be completely busted. Further was the other one, and further seems to make sense. Let's see, F U R T H E. And then that, yeah, R. This seems like an ending. I don't think the C's the ending because this C's kind of a dead end, so I'm going to go ahead and say that that's not used at all. I mean, it almost seems like this is the only answer because if you start at this spot and try to go backwards to the ending, and you try to start at C. First off, what word ends in C? Or HC or EC. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. So we're probably starting at the R. So we're working backwards. R, E, C, and like this is the only path. This is the only path. This is the only path. So right up until this point, those kind of have to be the last letters. It has to end with, oh, I forgot to open a Word doc. Let me get some open office action in here. So we know pretty much for a fact, using this method, the password, which we're assuming is omega 2 because it's 2, has to end in these letters. This is probably my last notes. Come on, let's go. Yeah, these are past notes from Not Pron. Yeah, think further. There we go. So let's really think about this here. There's Ohm1, Ohm2. I don't know how to do the omega thing, so we're going to stick with O's. We know that it's a bunch of stuff. How many it is, we don't know. We know it's a bunch of stuff followed by the letters R, E, T, R. Yeah, that's the only... I did it backwards like an idiot. So, we know it has to end in R-T-E-R. I forgot the R. That has to be the ending of this word, because that's the only thing that works from this spot here all the way through, because that C can't be used. You have to go through the H, you have to go through the T, you have to go through the R. This is the only split that, like, I'm going to mark it right here. Split. This is the moment you have to go through that line in order to get to the omega. Some people are talking to me on Twitter about this. Talk to me in the chat room, guys. It's easier. So that's the end of this. It has to be. It has to be the end of this word. All right. So, what words can we make? We got further. F-U. It spells further, right? I'm not crazy. Further. No, I need another R, right? Is that not how you spell further? Guys, am I an idiot? Don't answer that. Oh, I forgot the H. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Alright, so you got further as a possibility. I'm going to put these in lowercase. Arthur. Further. Mortar. Morther. I don't know. I thought mother maybe. Farther. Further makes the most sense. because let's continue backwards. If I go down here and I get this T, the only way to get through that is to go through this Y, and that doesn't make sense as a word. Also, this U leads to a dead end, so it can't be that. Continuing backwards, this N, there's not a, oh no, there's a bridge here, so it could be N. TG. None of this is making sense. I really think this is further. I'm going to put a space just because we know that those words are right. That space is there to remind us that the FU is the only thing we're not sure about. So, but what that would mean, let's go on the assumption that the answer to the omega 2 maze is further. What does that mean? Well, chances are we're not using any of those letters again. So that eliminates this F from contention. So that means my only two paths are going through the G, going up and going through this E, but this E kind of leads to a nowhere land, so I don't think it's the E. Going through this V, or I guess there is blue here. I could go over and get the E and make something that starts with E. I don't think that makes sense, though. So, G, E, I don't know, this move here, if I move like this, that might not hit the T. Maybe I'm just skirting past the T. Wait a minute. G, E, T, T, I, N, G. Ooh, that is possible. What if it's drawing? Come up here. We get that T. We don't get that V. We come up here. We get a second T. We come around. We go down this way through the blue. We get the I. We come up here. We get the N here. We use that little tiny green bridge to come up here. And we get the G. What if it's getting further? That makes sense as a password. G-E-T-T-I-N-G. Further. Boosh! Oh, God. Oh. Oh, wow. That was a few hours of my life. Ah, all right. And that goes in the notebook. We keep track of stuff. Level 21. Username is getting. And the password is further. Boosh. Save that, please. I want to bookmark this. Oh, my G's. Oh, my G's. Oh my God, jeez. Oh my God, Jesus. God and Jesus. Oh my goodness. No, we're going to close level 22. Done. Alright, so the title is Oh My G's, or Oh My God, G's. So I guess we just like, that's a weird thing. Okay. The website is Beep Beep Banana. That's a new one. There is a Google search, which usually means that there has to be some sort of Googling and outside research. The answer is unexpected. That's good to know. We're going to look at the page source. There is nothing in the page source. Well, at least I don't think so. There's a bunch of Google crap. Yeah, Google search. It tells you to. That just means ignore this. So there's nothing in the page source. Hopefully, it won't do anything mean to me, like show pornography, like it did that other time. But what if I say that the answer is unexpected? Before I hit enter, I'm going to go ahead and move my mouse off the thing that turns off my display in case that porn shows up. Oh. I guess I did it. That was weird. Was that really the answer? Oh, this is a high scoreboard. I thought it was in another language because the first word I saw was smudge. But smudge was first. By the way, hello, Zend was second. Or Zend was second. Greetings from Neoflame. Loser, to be honest, third. Big Ooze made it fourth. So this was the original end of this, I'm guessing? Unexpected was fifth. Hey. Blame number 21 on him, his thing. How funny how his name fits the level. It is funny. I guess unexpected. There was a few people who did guest levels, so I'm guessing one of the guest levels was the maze that we just completed. Hello, Pen Zerocro sent short messages around the world. Well, sixth at least. Congratulations to Ninchin for being number 270th or so. And then that's definitely another language I can't understand. No more greeting request, please. 500 plus people saw the screen until today. This is no longer the end. Go on. This line is not related to the riddle. So I guess this is the new level 23. This is very strange. I don't like that it's... What the hell? What the hell was that? That popped up when I hit tab because I'm looking for things to click. Let me try this. Select all. That doesn't do anything. Alright, I guess that's the answer. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down for our level 22 completion. Level 22. Unexpected. Alright, I don't get this. Weird. So, I guess he took what was originally the scoreboard and made it its own level. Let's view the page source. That's what we do. I'm the tiniest unit you can see. I'm the tiniest unit you can see. The tiniest unit you can see is a pixel. Right? So, pixel? Yeah, I'm small and red. Zoom for me. Oh. Okay. Let's copy the image. Let's go to Paint. We don't need this stupid thing anymore. Goodbye forever. Paste. Shit. Now we can see. All right. Zooming in. Look at the M. 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 There's a red pixel on it. Huh. Use the noggin. All right. So let's write these down. Where is my... Yeah, let's make some notes. M. Sorry, chat. You're going away, chat. I'm gonna do this. I'll do this. All right, let's look through this. I'm gonna switch to this just so I don't accidentally zoom in or out more. Was first. That doesn't seem to have anything. BTW. Hello. And then second doesn't seem to have anything. Greetings to Neo Flame. Loser to be honest. Ha 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 ha. Then it gets really small. I don't see any more red pixels. Do you guys? I don't. Looking for red pixels. Red. Oh, there's one on this S. One on the S there. S. Funny how this name fits the I. There's a little red pixel right there. I hope this is probably gonna be really hard for you guys to see on YouTube, and I apologize, but because like I'm right up on my screen, and I assume that's not how you guys watch videos. Hello, Penor Cow. There's one in cow. So there's C. That's the word music without a U. Let's see, maybe 6 at least. I'm gonna look through and see if there's a U somewhere that we missed. And congratulations, this. I don't know what this says. Paris, okay? I don't know what that... That's a language I don't speak. Probably important. No more greeting requests, please. 500 people saw this screen until today. All right. And then there's that other line that's like, this line has nothing to do with the... That wasn't in the picture. So I'm assuming there's a U that has a red pixel that we missed. You'll also notice that when something gets solved, I'll say I solved it, and when something is missed, I'll say we missed it. Get used to that. U doesn't have pixel. I really think it's music, but just checking. I don't see, because the next one we found was the S, right? Yeah. Next one I found was the S, right? There's the I. There's the S. Just seeing. Oh, there it is. It's an unexpected. I don't feel real smart if the answer's just music, and we can just move on already. How cool would that be? Boosh. It's pretty cool. The answer is, it's pretty cool. How cool would it be? Pretty cool. Alright, level 23. Music makes the people come together. I never sing. It's just something about streams that makes me sing. The chat goes wild. Alright. This is like a creepy face, and I don't like it. Alright, so once again, telling me to use Google, never a good sign, because that means that this probably requires research. The unexpected one didn't, but whatever. It's the last level. I was trying to probably like play on your expectations of things. Alright. View the page source. Oh, picture of a phone and 639. Okay. I'm going to call this phone number. I'm just kidding. We probably need a T9 decoder. All right. We don't need this anymore. Where's the source code? Let's take this number here. You guys see this? Let me do this. Where's my plus? Boop, boop, boop. There you go. Now this might be a little bit easier for everybody. But we're taking this number that we found here. There's a picture of a phone in the level. So let's take this to a T9 decoder. And let's see if this says anything. Decrypt. Result over here says next level. Well, that's not a very creative answer now, is it? Next level. We are crushing it today. We are VR. We are crushing it today. All right. Next level. We've taken it to the next level. Level 24. 24. Next level. Killing it. Killing it. Killing it. My knee just cracked. My knee. I hurt myself. Ooh. Okay, I'm fine. Oh, no, it hurts still. Open. All right, let's open our eyes up. This is my eye. It looks like the color of my eye. It also kind of looks like there might be something in it, in the eye. Me poking it. Now, there's something like a reflection that appears in here. Whole thing seems to be clickable. That's interesting. So let's break down what we know. FF0000. That has something to do with color, I believe. That's some sort of coding for color, the FF numbers system. I believe. I believe that's something to do with color, which makes sense because there's colors all over the place. We click this. 0000FF. All right, so the opposite of the other one. Interesting. We're gonna cancel this. I'm gonna just search that real quick. FF0000 and see if Google tells me anything interesting. It's the color red. And the other way, 000. Oh, hey, look, there it is. Is it blue? It's blue. Okay. Red and blue. Red and blue. You think? Red? Blue? No, not the case. That'd be too easy. Too easy. Alright, continuing. So I don't know why I'm doing this weird voice. Alright, let's continue. We haven't looked at the page source yet, so let's do that. Page source. Okay. Same music as always? Yeah, same music as always. Let's cut that because it's annoying. Then we have what? Nothing else is really interesting here. I don't know what these are. Sorry, guys. This, like, usually the hints are in green, but I don't know. Want to buy the real walkthrough with all hints explained, with all solution, with Easter eggs? Or just want to donate for all the work we did? Feel free to donate money via PayPal. Yes, PayPal. You feel free to donate via, you can do it from any country, and you don't need a credit card. If you want to donate in a different way, email me at davidm@deathball.net. There's really a walkthrough for this whole thing? Now I feel like I'm wasting my time. Anyway. Multiplier or limit channels. Note to self. Tell people the same as number 30. No maths. Okay. Level 13 was a level where we found, in the background of a picture, we found a bunch of letters, and they were D, M, I, L, and V. And each one was listed as like one of two, or I'm sorry, one of five, or three of five, which made people, would naturally make you think math, especially since all the letters I just named were Roman numerals. But for that one, you just needed to take the M, turn it sideways, and spell devil. So once again, no math. So we don't need to be adding or subtracting or multiplying things here. So we need to look at this in another way. No maths. I don't see this PayPal on the level. Did you guys see the PayPal? Did I just not scroll? Hey, there it is, the PayPal. Anything hidden? Anything hidden? This weird eye. I don't know what it means. Let's view the image. I don't know why it's whoop whoop 25. Let's get rid of whoop whoop and just put 25 and see if that, no. Beep beep whoop whoop. Beep beep whoop whoop. Is that Morse code? Like this feels crazy, but it does say right there beep beep whoop whoop. And that does kind of sound like Morse code. Beep, I guess, would be a dot, and whoops would be a dash. They do take longer. Beep, beep, whoop, whoop. Maybe, I don't know. That does remind me, I haven't saved this as a bookmark, so let's do that. This is level 25. Let's do the thing that we always do with the image, where we view the image, which is not what I'm doing. View the image, and we just bring this up a number and hope that porn doesn't show up. Nothing. Beep beep boop boop. So nothing else really here. The only clue we're getting out of this is multiply or limit channels. This is note to self, tell people the same as number 13, no maths. Multiply or limit channels. I don't know what that could mean. Because it's telling me multiply or limit. And, like, those are math terms. But now it's also saying no maths. So I don't know what could be meant by multiply that doesn't have to do with math. Beep beep boop boop. Don't need this anymore. All right, so the only other clue we really have is it has something to do with color. Let's take a close look at this picture. Let's pull up Paint again, our good friend Paint. Let's zoom the hell out. And now let's zoom the hell back in, because his or her eye. There's something weird here. Like, clearly looking at something. Might just be the camera, but like, there's like a bluish here, which appears to be probably a screen of some sort, and then in the actual eye there's something here. It almost looks like a cat face. I mean, if I zoom in anymore, I'm just gonna get all pixely, but let's get all pixely. I don't know what that is. Alright, so I want to zoom in so we can look at this picture a little bit more. What's weird about this picture? There's a big eyeball in here, so I'm supposed to look for something or see something, or I could also mean myself, like I, or I, the letter I, sign language. Let's look at the colors. There's a bunch of different shades of blue. There's a bunch of different shades of red. Is there a pattern here? Does anything seem to repeat? Purple, blue, green, blue. Purple. And no, okay. No. No. Nobody's helping me. Okay. Trying to get a working theory here. Because right now I don't have anything to go off of. I just want to get rid of this eye. It's creepy. I'm thinking it has something to do with the background. That's why I'm saying get rid of the eye. Because the background is a mix of colors. I don't know how we could make color into a message of any sort. And there's like a lot here. Like, I thought maybe each color would have an FF code that I could then decode into letters. But excuse my yawn here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That would be a lot. Don't want to use Google. Get out of here, Google Chrome. I don't need you showing everybody I'm constantly playing Cookie Clicker. It's 32 by 24. That's 768. If each one of those... it's my other podcast. Everybody enjoy it. If every one of those equals one letter, that's a message of 768 letters, which is too long to be a password. So unless he's writing a paragraph to us through this, minus what the eye is covering, there the eye takes up instead of. Like a Rubik's Cube. So here's a thought. Let me pull up the bigger picture. What color out of all of these seems to stand out? To me, the one like weird thing is black. Because there's a few black ones, and like all the other colors are colors. Like we saw black squares in the maze. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. The black square being a starting point. What's the FF code, or what's the code for black? Stop hitting. We're not using Google Chrome. Going crazy. What is this FF0000? Color hex. Color hex black. Zero. Absolute zero. Color hex code. Hex color code is also a web safe color, which equals to 0. Hashtag 0 color name black color. For red is green. Oh, okay. So that's how color works. Oh God, I've never really like looked into what the color hex code means. So let's do a quick talk here. Your computer screen is made up of little tiny lights. The colors that those lights can display are red, green, and blue. That's why I'm guessing F would be full. So if I were to ask the hex color for green, I would assume it would be 00FF00. Lime green. 00FF00. F is all the way up. Which makes sense because hex means that we're using a number line that has 16 digits. So the digits are 0, 1 through 9, A, B, C, D, E, F. 16. So F would be the highest number in a base 16 number, which is what hex is. So these color codes, to display that color, is how much red, green, and blue are. There's no yellow. There's no yellow on your computer screen. So the hex color for yellow is probably like a lot of green with some red. So let's just take a look. Oh, yeah. So the hex color for yellow is red and green at full. And having red and green right next to each other, super small across your screen, makes your eye think it's seeing yellow. You really wanted an explanation of how hex color codes work and not the answer to that riddle, right? So now that we know that,
what does that tell us?
I don't know. That's for sure. So I'm guessing, so with black is them all being zeros, because that means basically all the lights are off. And that's how you get black, because it's not going to shine a black light. There's, black is the absence of color. So black just means that they're off. So I'm guessing white would be all of them on. What do you know? Okay. So, what do we have here? The code for this is red. The code that pops up is blue here. So we know red and blue are important, and they're the opposite ends of the spectrum. I wonder if I can, take this image and take out red and blue lights. Then I would just be left with the green. And I wonder if that does something. I don't think it will. The original thing I was trying to go off on before we looked into this hex color code is black is in here, which is, it stands out to me. No, I'm wrong. I was going to say it stands out to me because it looks like there's one in every row. There's one black square. There. But now there's two in this one. And it's not true for columns either. So that doesn't tell me anything either. So the blacks just stand out to me, but it doesn't mean anything. I have a weird idea. I'm going to pull up the page source again. And then we might be trying something super weird. There's also something else I forgot to do. Where's view page source? We haven't viewed the page info. The audio we know, the image we know, and then PayPal is nothing. Just listen to it to be sure. And then it's just silent for so long. Alright, so that's nothing. Have I visited this website prior to the day? Yes, 192 times. I don't know if that is true. I guess they mean Death Ball as a whole as a website. I can believe that then. 192 different clicks onto this site, different pages. Yeah, sure. Man, I'm starting to be at a loss. So I have a weird idea, which requires me to download an app. There's an app that I'm aware of that will make it, it makes your camera what it would look like if you were colorblind. I have, slight colorblindness, but this is for, extreme colorblind. So it would be a way for us to look at what this would look like without... no, I want Colorblind Simulator. Yes. Install. This is probably not the way to do this, and it's going to be real goofy because I'm going to have to move the camera and try to... Wow, that was real quick. But we're going to look at this, and we're going to try to like take red away and try to take blue away and see if that reveals anything about this picture. There's probably like image editing software I could be using for this. But hey, we have technology now. Right. So I'm looking at this and it looks normal. Oh, wow. Oh, this is a nifty app. Oh, okay. So, ready? This is I'm looking at it. If I have, because I mean this strategy makes sense because there's an eye and people see color and blah blah blah. Come with me, camera. So, oh, you're not gonna move. Okay, never mind. Sorry, camera. Oh god, what are we doing? Oh, this was a mistake. Oh no. Stay. Okay, don't look at that. Stop looking at that. Look at me. Look at me. You're okay. You're okay, camera. Everything's fine. Don't look over there. It's too much. Don't. It's okay, camera. Don't look. What? Look. You can look at me. I'm sorry. Look at me. There we go. You're gonna have to take my word for it that this app is real cool. So yeah, I'm looking at it right now. This one just makes it look blue. Scope. Ooh. Tron and nope. Basically, I'm looking at. I'm looking through this lens, and it's making me only see red. So everything else, all other color is very muted. Like it's there's some blues, but like there's no red, there's no yellows, there's no greens. It's just blues and reds. And looking at all of them at once right now with this app, and I'm telling you, it all looks different, but not getting any good information off of this. I took a picture of it. Maybe I'll try to show it up in post. That's a cool thing. Doesn't help me solve this puzzle at all. Man. I just... My biggest problem right now is I just want one more clue. Because there's just... I don't have enough to go off of right now. I have this image of an eye with a bunch of colors. I have the hex color name for red. When I click on this, I get the red color name, or the hex color name for blue. The name of the picture is Whoop Whoop. Whoop Whoop 25. Whoop Whoop beep beep beep. Whoop Whoop. A beep beep. Whoop Whoop. That's something, isn't it? Is that car wash? Whoa, 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 at the car wash. Yeah, beep, beep. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. Beep, beep. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. Working at the car wash. Working at the car wash, yeah. We're going to try it. Car wash. Ooh, working at the car wash, yeah. Am I crazy? Is that even that song? Lyrics to Car Wash. Straws, grasping them. At the car wash, yeah. I don't see this beep beep whoop whoop thing. Let's just search beep beep whoop whoop. Beep, beep. Whoop whoop. Okay, maybe this is something. Ludicrous? Wait. Urban Dictionary. I don't know if I want to go... Boob Radley. What? That's Facebook. I don't want to go there. What is whoop whoop beep beep? Pee-poo. Wait, what the hell is happening? Oh, whoop whoop beep beep is an author of Urban Dictionary. It was weird that it was a suggestion. Like, I started typing beep whoop and it was like, you mean beep beep whoop whoop. Common Google search beep beep whoop whoop. It's yeek yeek whoop whoop in the Ludacris song. Well, this Sam Smith song seems to be whoop whoop beep beep. But I have it backwards. Someone tweeting at me? Someone? People are retweeting the tweet. And no one is talking to me. Is anyone in the chat? Is anyone in the chat here to help me? Somebody help me. Sorry, don't move, camera. I know I banged the desk. You moved again, but that was just an explanation. Please don't fall over again. I made a huge mistake trying to move you, and I'm very sorry. Beep beep. Whoop whoop. Yeah, 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 at the car wash, yeah. Beep beep. Whoop whoop. Beep beep whoop whoop does not whoop whoop. What if it's only one whoop? Why is there two whoops? I don't know. I don't know what to do. This is the first time we've been stuck. And we are nearing the end of this this stream. So this is going to go up on YouTube on Tuesday. And hopefully people will see this and have some sort of strategy. Because we are at a loss here, gang. I have no idea what to do next. I was our fearless leader, plowing through level 25 through 24 with ease today. And now hit this brick mosaic wall here with level 25. Mosaic. Is it a mosaic? There's a part of me that thinks... I'm supposed to, like, reorganize these pixels in some of the squares, and then they'll make something. But it's hard for me to think that that's the right thing to do when there's that big stupid eye in the way. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh. What if I just get rid of one of the whoops, one of the beeps? No, beep whoop doesn't mean anything. What if I add more? What if I make it beep beep beep? I made this whoop whoop whoop. Oh, what if I leave the beeps alone and just add more whoop? I think this needs more whoop. There's nothing else. I don't know what to do. There's the color of the background. It's called dark noise. That's a thing. It's not a thing. I don't know anything. I don't know what's going on. Let's look. I don't have the page source open. Let's look at the page source one more time. Maybe there's something I missed. Let me inspect the element. Is that... Right. Multiply or limit channels. What could that mean? Multiply or limit channels. I'm going to Google that phrase, and this is kind of how we're going to end it tonight, because that is information I'm not using that's clearly important. And it's not do both. It's one or the other. It's not multiply and limit channels. So what does limit channels mean? Limit channels color, you say? Okay, so I'm either multiplying the channels or limiting the channels. And what is a channel? Well, color digital images are made up of pixels, and pixels are a combination of primary colors represented by a series of code. A channel, in this context, is a grayscale image. All right. An RGB image has 3 channels: red, green, and blue. Red, green, and blue channels roughly throw the color receptors in the human eye and use a computer display as image scanners. I explained all this to you already. Okay. I'm going to do more reading. But GIMP always takes freaking forever to load because it's got to do a bunch of fonts. So I'm going to start opening that now. In a red, green, blue image is 24 bits, the industry standard as of 2005. Each channel has 8 bits for red, green, and blue. In other words, the image is composed of 3 images, one for each channel. One for each channel, where each channel can discrete pixels of convention brightness between 0 and 25. If the red, green, blue image is 48-bit, very high color, each channel is 16 bits. Okay. I think what I was trying to do with the app is correct. I think I have to pull this image up. Why are we blurry? Why are we blurry, camera? Camera, why are we... Thank you. Here's my snowball mic. If we take this image and we turn down the reds, or turn down the reds and the greens and pull up the blue all the way, I think we're going to see something. I'm going to make a big canvas for us to use. So this is coming over here. Sorry, chat, you're going away. Let me get our friend. Stop hitting that button, Noah. We don't need that. Make it go away. Wrestlers Watching Wrestling with Scott Holiday. Check it out on SoundCloud. Let's get the image again. View image. We're going to copy this image and we're going to stick it into GIMP. There it is in GIMP. And this is a freaking thing I don't know how to use. But it is a common Google search. Stop hitting Chrome. We're not using Chrome. It's God Holiday Podcast. New episode dropped today with the Fitty and the Cobra. We can do this. We're going over. We're going overtime with the stream, but I don't care. We're on to something. GIMP. How do I do it? Just tell me how to do it, baby. Yes, this is the exact thing I want. How do I get to this? Just tell me how to use GIMP, please. I don't want to know how to use it. From image menu, Windows, dockable dialogues, channels. Image. I don't freaking see Windows. Mode. Yes. This is exactly what I want. I would like to see those channels, please. Come on. I know it's... Oh, Windows. Dockable. Channels. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay, so it's affecting everything. I need the alpha. Just give me everything again. Give me everything back. Everything back. Okay, alpha's everything. So okay. Alright, if it's just blue. I see stuff. Do you guys see it? Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. Oh my god, I can't believe this is working. Okay. Come back. Come back. Alright, let's just... If I get rid of red, I don't see anything. If I get rid of green, I don't see anything. If I get rid of blue, I don't see anything. So it's you have to get rid of two. Let's start with just having red. Just having red, I see something here. Man, I can't tell if that's an R. I can't. Red. It looks like it's D, could be an O, L, F, E, D. That's more of a D, so this is probably more of an O. I can't believe this is freaking working. Alright, so we bring back green, we get rid of red. We don't need green. It's just red and blue. And this looks like... blue. V... S-O-D-L-E? That's clear. This is the one that I see the clearest. There's a V, an S, an O, a D, an L, and an E. But it doesn't mean anything. Unless it's versus old in Old English. That's not how you spell old. Alright, let's look at red again. Let's look at red again. This definitely looks like a D to me. I definitely see a D here. It could be an O. It really could be an O. This is definitely a D, though. Well, that one spot is what makes me think it's an O. Because that spot's not filled in. Where it's clearly filled in here. This is clearly an E. Everything's in uppercase. So this is clearly an I. This could be an R. Like, that looks a little bit darker. And these are definitely dark. But if you... Like, let me do this. You see the F, right? It looks like an R. It looks like an R. L and D. So maybe it's an R. That's it. Ah, man, I really wish this... That's the word red, at least. That's clearly the word red. Oh, I forgot the I. Cause I'm a freaking idiot. There's an I here. That doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense, but this is clearly what I need. Unless, maybe I'm wrong in both sense and it's a P. Could be a P. And then we get pied. You know, pied. Download pied. Versus ald. I'm going to go back to blue. I'm just going to go back and see. This is clearly a V. This is clearly an S. This is super an O. Which makes me doubt my D problem. Seeing how clearly of an O that is makes me really think they're both D's. So let's do that. Let's make these both D's. DL, I guess... Oh, God, these gotta be anagrammed. They gotta be anagrammed. Or encoded in some way that I don't understand. Yeah, I'm having such a problem with that. Let's look at the blue. This is clearly a V. This is clearly an S. This is clearly an O. And this is clearly a D, and this is clearly an L, and this is clearly an E. So that has to be... We know these letters are correct. Camera, come back to me, please. I know there's a bunch of crap in different foregrounds and stuff, but... Hey. VSODLE is correct. Now... Using the information we have from the actual riddle. Go back to the actual riddle. This is the picture, right? This is the color for red. When I click here, I get the color for blue. That makes me think red is username, blue is password. VSODLE doesn't mean anything, though. So we're going to run it through a rot, and then we're going to run it through an anagram. Beep, beep, boop, boop is the only thing other that we haven't used as information. Anagram solver. All right, solve this. VSODLE. Solved! Oh, it spells solved. Okay. So, if we know it's an anagram of solved, my dumbass couldn't figure out. Let's go ahead and see if this will work. Piddle? Piddle? I don't think it's piddle solved. Piddle solved. Let's change one of the D's to an O. Let's look at the friggin' thing again. Where's GIMP? We bring red back. We bring up blue. I don't know if it's an F or an R. L-I-E-D. No, L-I-E. I feel solid on. Could be two D's. Could be an F. Could be an R. Could be a P. So, let's just friggin' run them through the anagram cracker and see what we come up with. I punched my hand too hard and now it hurts. Alright, so what if this P is an F? None of the foiled? No. Alright, what if it's two D's? What if it actually is two D's? Fiddle? I don't think it's fiddle solved. That doesn't make sense. Or what if it's two D's and this is actually a P? Piddle. We did piddle. What if it actually is an R? I don't think we tried the R. How about riddle? Is it riddle solved? You stupid moron, Noah. It's riddle. You're solving the world's hardest riddle. It's in the name of this Twitch stream. Ooh, guys. Oh, like the act of solving a riddle successfully on my own without any help should not make me feel this stupid. Nope, no caps in this. Riddle solved. Guys, that's going to do it for the Not Pron Riddle for today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want to help out as I stream these live, I do it every Thursday. If you want to watch the past attempts at this, they're all at +2 Comedy Gaming. These live streams are posted on YouTube on Tuesday so that you can watch it, get all caught up, and then help me on Thursday. We will start our next one with level 26, the Zipper. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment below, because I would love your thoughts right now. And I'll see you next time. Boop.